Welcome to BeMadTV episode 5. Yeah, that's right, the show is still alive. Those who know me are not surprised, because it is one thing I know, it's how to survive. When you get a chance, please like and subscribe to my vlog about everything comes for the ride. In the end, I'm sure you will be glad, because now you get a chance to be mad. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. 2013. Yeah.
Let's get down to business.
Welcome to BeMadTV, my vlog about life, the universe, and everything, where I try to get you to be mad. Here we are with episode 5, Cinco, in Roman numerals speak. That would be a V. So I don't watch wrestling anymore, but I would be remiss if I did not discuss Wrestlemania just a little bit, mainly because it was at MetLife Stadium, and as you all know, I am a New Jersey native. Now, first and foremost, there are some things I want to tell you about wrestling. There are 3 types of people in the world: those who know that wrestling is fake, those who know that wrestling is fake, and those who do not know wrestling is fake. Now, those who know wrestling is fake know it's fake for the wrong reasons, and those who know wrestling is fake know why it's fake. Those who think wrestling is fake think wrestling is fake because they don't think these guys get hurt, but these guys do in fact get hurt. And those who know wrestling is fake know it's fake because it's fake in the sense that the outcome is predetermined. Unlike UFC or football or soccer, the outcome is not predetermined. It's not scripted. But, as a wise man once said, it is not the destination, but the journey that matters, or something like that. But yeah, going in, and I should tell you, spoilers ahead, this isn't The Walking Dead or Dexter, so I don't think any of you are going to mind that I spoil Wrestlemania. But yeah, anyone who's anyone knew that The Rock was going to lose to John Cena. And if you didn't think he was going to lose to John Cena, I can only assume that you wish you were married to The Rock, or yeah, you wish you were married to The Rock. I would have been totally fine with betting $2,000 on John Cena, and I would know that Monday I would be $2,000 richer. But yeah, what's the point of watching if you already know who's going to win, right? But like I said, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I didn't know how the fight was going to go. I didn't know if we were going to see one rock bottom or 2 people's elbows. I actually had a friend who went to WrestleMania, and he told me what I had assumed. Chris Christie got booed. Now, the reason I assumed that he would get booed is because he is Chris Christie. Second of all, he came out with a University of Delaware fleece instead of a suit and tie, but I should not be surprised because he is a Rangers fan, and this is why no one really respects New Jersey. I don't expect you to rock a Rutgers fleece or a TCNJ fleece or an NJIT fleece and pretend you went to those schools for the sake of publicity, but you could have just worn a suit and tie. After that yellow fleece thing, I don't know how many people are going to vote for you as president. Speaking of yellow, it's going to be hot, and everyone's pretty excited that we're going to hit the 70s here in New Jersey. But I've always preferred 65 degrees. I think 70 is just a little too hot, and I would rather just stay inside. But since the temperature is rising, I think it's time for me to get rid of my beard, get rid of my hair, and go low cut. I don't think I've been to a barbershop in about a year now. I'm just not a fan of the barbershop atmosphere. I don't fit in, and it's always felt awkward for me. I've always gone and get my hair cut at about 6 in the morning on Saturdays. The place next door, they're open that early on Saturdays, and that is a prime time for me to go. If I didn't live here, I don't know when or if I would go get a haircut ever again. I'm not a hat person, but I wish I was a hat person. I mean, just one of these days, I think I'd be able to rock a hat and look okay in it. I don't know if that day is ever going to come, though. But yeah, speaking of nicer weather, what are your plans for the summer, guys? You could just comment below and and fill me in. My plans for this summer, I hope to go to Canada with a couple of my skater friends for a skate trip to Toronto. That'll be in June, around Go Skateboarding Day. We'll try to avoid skateboarding where it's going to be crowded. As for the rest of the summer, I do want to go to DC, Boston, and Philly a lot. I don't know if I'll leave the country a second time over the summer, but I do want to start stamping up my passport book. Actually, we were talking about travel earlier today at Starbucks. We were talking about changing our citizenship to another country. Apparently, I know a lot of people who don't like living in America. I will not comment on that. I don't want you guys to question my patriotism. Which brings me to another point. I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but on this channel, we won't really talk about politics. We're not going to talk about petty things like Republicans versus Democrats. We will discuss important things like Android versus iOS and Windows versus Mac and Google versus Bing and important things. But yeah, the summer. I think it's a good idea. Everyone should have a passport. Everyone should try to travel. Life is short. Maybe try to visit a country a year, perhaps. If you can figure in 2 countries, that is great. Don't be afraid to go out and traverse the world. The world is a big place, and it kind of bothers me that some people have very mediocre dreams. The fact that you're dreaming is good in and of itself, but you should have big dreams. If you're 99 years old, then okay, you can have modest dreams. The world is so big, how can you not want to travel it and see things? My whole existence is fueled by something a very smart man once told me, and he's told thousands of other people, maybe even millions of other people. And what he said was,
life's simple. You make choices and you don't look back.
So yeah, guys, I know working and making money for other people is important. Whatever you get the chance, try to squeeze that in. Try and go out there and try and experience life. I know a few people who are gutsy enough to quit their jobs and pursue their passions, and I respect those people. I understand some people, I want to say can't do that, but that's not true. You can do that, but some people won't do that, and some people don't want to do that, and I understand why you wouldn't. If that is your situation, you should try to squeeze in as much of me time as you can, because as you all know, life is short, and I'm not going to say YOLO, because YOLO is a no-no. Carpe diem, seize the day. But yeah, in the first episode, I mentioned that I would have guests on the show. I wanted to have a guest for the first time here, episode 5, but didn't happen. So be on the lookout. That's what I mean by trying to get you guys to be mad, by introducing you guys to associates of mine who are creative, smart, philosophical, culinary, just the musically inclined, people who are just awesome to look at and have pretty faces that you guys would probably be interested in gawking at for 7 to 19 minutes. But yes, I will try to get those people on here as soon as I can. I want to thank the 3 of you who have subscribed to my channel. I haven't really been advertising the channel all across the interwebs. I don't know if I really have any plans to. I'm not really trying to be a top YouTuber. I'm just trying to be mad. But yes, I want to throw a couple of Netflix recommendations at you guys. Sign up for a 30-day trial. It's more than enough time to watch a lot of things. If you don't have time, make time. There's no such thing as I have no time. There are tons of seconds in a day that you could squeeze in watching a television show, or exercising, or painting, or cooking your own meal. Just try to find the time. In terms of Netflix recommendations, I would like to recommend Breakout Kings, okay? Netflix Watch Instant. Season 1 is on there. I watched it, and then I watched Season 2 through certain means on the internet. And when I finished it, Season 2, ended up on Netflix Watch Instant, so now both seasons are on there. It's a very quick watch through. If you don't want to watch that, CSI Miami, it's 10 seasons long. If you want to watch something that is super long, Alias is on there. I watched Alias during its original run. I'm going to be hipster for a second and tell you that I knew who Bradley Cooper was before The Hangover. And also on there is Lost. If none of your a-hole friends have spoiled the ending of Lost for you, please go check that out, especially if you were looking, once again, for a long series to watch. Yeah, I'm going to sign off. Enjoy the rest of your life. I was going to say the rest of your day, but enjoy the rest of your life. Be worldly. Be willing to dive in to a pool of nostalgia, even if it happens to be wrestling or Hey Arnold or whatever. Alright, and lastly, be mad.